Hi, this is Michael Adams for StockTelegraph.com and CEORoaster. And as you might remember, a couple of weeks ago, I think that was September 20th, one of the companies that I'm following, that's Metals Creek, trading on the TSX Venture as MEK, they released that they're starting the drill program. And yeah, watching some of the bull boards, that's actually what the market is waiting for, because Metals Creek has been fairly quiet over the last little while. And yeah, actually, I was on the same day when I taped my video on September 20th, I was trying to get a hold of Sandy. Sandy Stairs, he's president and CEO of the company. Yeah, but he was in the field and he wasn't available for a quick chat. But now he's back, and so it's my pleasure to welcome Sandy Stairs to the stage, I would guess. And yeah, Sandy, maybe a couple of quick words about yourself, your background, yeah, what you're into.
Sure, Michael. I'm president and CEO of Metals Creek, as you know. My background is I come from a family of prospectors in Newfoundland. I'm a third generation prospector. My dad, my uncles, my grandfather, my son. There's 30-something of us in the family that are involved in prospecting. 2007, we won the PDAC Prospector of the Year award for our contribution to the mining industry. And yeah, so this is what we, me and my brothers, my family, we're out to find a deposit. This is what we love to do. When you wake up in the morning and you can't wait to go to work, you're doing the right job.
That's right, yeah. Especially, and we just figured that out yesterday, that you're living in kind of a parallel universe. Like you have a different time zone, a kind of a strange time zone where you have like 30-minute cuts, right? So you're in Newfoundland time zone, right? And so that was kind of strange to me. But anyway, so yeah, the reason I said that in my introduction is that you came up with the start of the drill program, and we're talking about that later on. But first, I'm wearing a black shirt, right? And I saw you have a black jacket, and that's probably because the share price of Metals Creek in the last little while has really suffered. So and there's some rumors in the market, some speculation. But what you told me before is that Osisko, and they used to be one of the big shareholders, they started, or they sold their position. And yeah, maybe do you have any more insight on this, why this happened? And I know those guys, yeah, they're not stupid. So what could be a reason for them to sell, especially now that the drilling is going on?
Well, from my understanding, I've talked to a number of people about this. Osisko Mining, of course, it used to be Oban Mining. That was how they came into Metals Creek. They changed their name to Osisko Mining. And from my understanding, their new focus is going to be on their on their own exploration programs. And so they've divested of their share position into a number of other mining companies, or junior mining companies, not just Metals Creek. However, we have a new shareholder out of Europe. We're very excited to get European shareholders into our company. We've wanted this for a while now. Constant Capital Management have taken a nice position into Metals Creek, along with some other European shareholders. So we're very happy to have these new shareholders. And yeah, so hopefully things pick up here as we move forward on this.
Okay, yeah, I know the guys from Concept Capital, of course, and as far as I know, yeah, that most of the time they're really long-term and supporting shareholders, so it should be a good replacement for Cisco's stake in the company. And they also, maybe that's, I'm not sure if you know that, but they are also a big shareholder in Explore Resources, and Explore is kind of your neighbor, right? So they have their flagship project, which is called Timmins Porcupine West. Yeah, that's close to Timmins. And you have the Ogden project, which is also close to Timmins. And one of my subscribers told me when I did the first introduction of the company, that he's kind of confused, because your flagship project is called Ogden, and Explore also has kind of a side project which is called Ogden. So can you give us some more insight? Is that the same project? Is this parts of a project, or what's the situation there?
It's two separate projects. In Timmins, the townships, or in Ontario actually, the townships they're broken into townships. Ogden is actually the name of the township. So that's why in that in that area where we're drilling right now, it's the Ogden Township. That's why Explorer opted to call their property, I guess, that they just picked up not very long ago, Ogden property, and we call ours the Ogden property as well. But on our property is the township was named after a Timmins prospector way back in the days, Thomas Ogden. So on our property, we actually have a zone called the Thomas Ogden Zone. So that's where the Ogden comes from. It's just the name of the township within the the outskirts of Timmins.
Okay, now I get it. And a couple of years ago, I was in Timmins, like on the ground in Timmins, and I can tell you, yeah, it's like, and you know that it's like it's mining country, right? So everybody is breathing and drinking and eating mining. So it's you have all the, if somebody's worried about infrastructure, yeah, they can be wherever in the world, but not in Timmins, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's why we say we're not looking for gold in the shadow of id frames. We're actually finding gold in the shadow of id frames.
Right, yeah. And I took a look at the dome. Yeah, so there's a lot of production, historic production. It's a huge belt there, right? So there's definitely gold there. It's just that you have to find it and then bring it out, yeah, and make your shareholders happy. And you're actually let's switch to the drill program which you announced on September 20th, because this is how you make your shareholders happy, by drilling, yeah. And that was some of the criticism which I saw in the board, is that you didn't drill for quite some time, and therefore also partly the development of the share price, combined with the Osisko guys selling. So yeah, tell us about the drilling. What's going on? How far are you through the drilling? When do you expect some results coming out and be able to publish them?
Right. Well, as you said, shareholders were saying, well, we haven't been doing enough drilling, and they're probably right there. The reason we haven't, in 2013, we put out that huge hit, 210 grams over 12 and a half meters. Our stock just traded flat, so we said, you know what, let's just hold off. Wait for the market to turn here a bit, and now we think the market is starting to turn, especially the gold market. So we said, let's hit Timmins now. Let's start doing a good drill program. So that's why we started drilling again now. We're drilling in on this program is focused on the Thomas Ogden zone. Some nice high-grade gold there over wide intercepts. 2011, we had 94 meters of 1.9 grams. 2012, 23 meters of 5 grams. 16 meters of 5 grams. 18 meters of 8 grams. And of course, the 9 meters of 49 grams. In that was 1 meter of 434 grams. Yeah. And as I said, in 2013, you've seen our press release, 12 and a half meters, 210 grams. And in that, 0.93 meters of 2,732 grams. So some nice high-grade gold over wide widths there. Goldcor's Dome Mill is 8 kilometers away from us. Infrastructure is not a problem, as you said, in Timmins. Goldcorp is our partner, 50-50 joint venture. So right now we've earned in, so it is a 50-50 joint venture now. So we're basically spending 50-cent dollars in Timmins right now. Whatever we contribute, Goldcorp has to contribute 50%.
Okay, but you're the operator, right?
Yes, we're the operator, and we set the budget. We've started drilling. We've completed 3 holes to date. We're set up on the 4th hole right now. The first 2 holes are at the lab, so we're expecting results 3 to 4 weeks. As soon as we get those, get it compiled into our database, we'll get it out into the market. We're very excited, of course, to be drilling back on the Thomas Ogden zone, and we're liking what we're seeing. We'll just see what the assays say, and release them in a timely manner.
Right, and I strongly believe, that in retrospective, I think your decision not to drill for the last little while was smart, but on the other hand, I also understand the shareholders, that they don't like a lack of news flow. But anyway, that's history, and I strongly believe that if you can come up with drill results that are just like a fraction of what you had in your historic results, this should be a huge catalyst for the share price. Yeah, just a reminder, and that Explore Resources, that's EXS on the venture. Check their chart. When they came out with some drill results, the stock went from, I don't know, like 6, 7, 8 cents up to, I think, 24 cents. Yeah, like in a nutshell. So this could be, together with a way better market for gold, yeah, as you said, yeah, this really, to me, can be a catalyst for the stock price, and then we all will be happy shareholders. And yeah, but there's some other rumors in the market, and maybe, I'm not sure if you want to talk about that, but somebody said that Goldcorp has no interest that your share price is going up. And combined with that, is there any trends of consolidation in this area around Timmins?
Well, we're not sure what's going on consolidation wise. Goldcorp, with of course, they're in there. It's a 50-50 joint venture. They're contributing their 50%. So of course, the interest has to be there. If it wasn't, I guess they wouldn't be contributing. So we think Goldcorp's in there. Of course, they're always looking for feed for the Dome mill. It's a huge capacity mill. So if we can prove up some nice high grade here at the Thomas Ogden zone, I think that it'll be great for both companies.
Okay, perfect. So I think that was it as kind of the first video introduction, right? I will keep my subscribers informed about all the developments in the company, especially on the drilling. And as we briefly touched at the beginning, is that the Ogden project is your flagship project, right, for Metals Creek, but you also have some other gold and also base metal projects in Canada. But that's way too much to talk about right now in this short video. So I would like to invite you to let's say a 1-hour CEORoaster type of webinar over the next little while, where we can talk about the presentation, go into all the details. If you're available, then we should make an appointment for this, if you agree. And if someone wants to dig more into the company, the website is metalscreek.com. So it's www.metalscreek.com, and there's all the information available. There's a very, very interesting presentation on there. And yeah, that's it from my end. Again, I think that the upcoming drill results will be a catalyst for the share price. And yeah, the final words are yours, Sandy.
Okay, thank you, Michael. And if you want to do a 1-hour video, absolutely, by all means. We have some other, as you said, great properties that we're excited about as well. However, with those other properties, we're looking for joint ventures partners. We're solely focused on Timmins. So we're looking for joint venture partners, or we already have the joint venture partners in place. So we put our money into Timmins, and just a couple of the key points about our Ogden Gold Project. Prolific gold camp in Timmins, 50-50 joint venture with Goldcorp. We're the operator. Blue sky potential to the west of the Thomas Ogden zone. High-grade gold over wide intercepts, and of course, as you said, near existing infrastructure. Infrastructure is no issue in Timmins whatsoever.
Perfect. So for now, thank you very much, Sandy. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you, Michael.